think now it's the right time to actually dive into the technology itself. So I wanted to pass it over to Szymon, who will take us through a demo of our next version of the technology. Szymon, over to you.
Hey guys, my pleasure to demo to you our new platform that is connecting all of the apps that Talent Alpha was providing in the past into one platform. It's a fundamental change, not just from this angle, but also from the fact that our app is now live and can be pretty much accessible by any company in this world. That should mean also much more businesses being interested in the talent that we offer on the platform. So we start with the main screen. You can find it at app.talent-alpha.com, where you can either log in to your preset credentials or register your account, or use one of the authorized services to sign in. So I'm just going to use Google to quickly log into my platform. I'm using my pre-configured account for the ease of this demo. Just for you guys to know that in order to be able to use our talent management and marketplace management, you need to have your company account set up. So just make sure that it's ticked. The journey on the platform starts on this dashboard that shows 3 apps that are currently available. And we're gonna jump right into the main one where the journey starts. So the talent management, this is the piece where we are uploading the entire team. And the entire team, meaning not just the team that we want to present to other companies, so meaning sharing them on the marketplace, aka bench, but the entire team that we really want to manage. And this is where the difference of Talent Alpha comes in. We spend a lot of time to make sure that the talent management gives you not just gives you an edge, gives you a tool that can help you to manage your skills, your specialists better. So the very first step to add your talent is just clicking this yellow button where you can start adding information about the specialists. And what is important here, that even if you use the real name, the real email address, we're not sharing this information anywhere. So this is information that only stays within your account. That data is not being pushed anywhere else. So you can rest assured. I created a very sample profile like this that is, stripped of any data. So just imagine filling in this previous form. And this screen has 2 different elements. The first one is the element that shows the data that is stored in the database. Right now, there's not a lot because you just created this profile. The right-hand side shows us the completeness of the profile. And this is basically a guide through every single step of creating a meaningful profile that can be used for either managing the talent and then sharing that talent on the marketplace. And this is the combination on all of these elements. This is what we call talent genome. And this is where we believe algorithms that we are building can make a huge difference. Now, the value of this process comes from multiple angles. First of all, we're using a robust taxonomy. You've probably seen that taxonomy before, but we're covering 65 plus roles on the IT world, making sure that we get very deep and broad understanding of the skills. If it comes to the process itself, the process is, as people call it, bottoms up. It means that we are using the specialists' best knowledge about their skills to fill in those profiles. So when I created this profile and I would send a reminder, what would happen is that the specialist will receive an email to fill in his profile. Now, the email will look something like that, where the specialist is invited to the first step of building the profile. Then step by step, the levels are being unlocked. So from personal information, experience, and education, we go to the technical skills mapping. So in this example, we have general dev knowledge, but also data scientists skill form. And the last but not least, we're also capturing, or actually it's optional, but we're capturing data around psychometry. So that's big 5 personality tests and creative behavior. Um, Please note that this data is right now being captured, however, not yet displayed in the current version, which is coming soon. So when you fill in on that data, uh, pretty much this is the profile you're getting. And of course, the most important piece of that profile, the technical skills are already listed here and can be browsed and further, of course, used in the search, in the filters here, but also mainly if you wish to share your talent with other companies in the talent marketplace manager app. So in order to start sharing your talent, you have to switch to the marketplace manager app. And that's a fundamental step between the previous app that you've been used to working with. Because the talent you add here, it's not going to show up on the marketplace unless you specifically select it and configure it. So I quickly added my profile that you just saw before to our marketplace manager. I'm just going to show you the process really quick so you can see it yourself. So I click add the specialist, select the right person that I want to share on the marketplace, and now all I have to do is specify a couple of things. So I have to choose the right rate. I'm just going to go with 57. um, I have to select the availability, which is super important because based on that availability, our algorithms are able to select the right talent when clients are searching for it on the marketplace. So always make sure this is up to date. Um, I can make this talent available uh, on Human Cloud, but also on something else that I'm going to cover in a second. And just going to quickly make it shared so it's going to be visible in the marketplace. Now, if I go to the talent marketplace, I can obviously search through the entire universe of Talent Alpha specialists that come from companies and providers from all over the world, right? I can use the open search. I can use the filters that give me the exact information, the exact selection that I need, right? But let's quickly look at the specialist that I just added. It's going to be much easier to look at the specialist from the syndicate that I have here. So that's my specialist that I created for the demo. As you can see, the profile is pretty robust. This is the hourly rate I added, so it's the exactly same hourly rate. And I can browse through this profile. I can look at the skill matrix sort of layer by layer. I can also go to the skill graph, and I understand the composition of the talent in the very visual form, which is pretty cool. And of course, I can deep dive into projects, education, and languages of that person. But what's most important is that I can book that talent now. So if I'm in a need of getting that resource, getting that talent, I can request confirmation for that asset. So I just simply fill in the details and send it, and I will receive and the software house on the other side, the partner on the other side, will receive a request to confirm availability of that talent. Now I'm gonna ask Przemek to quickly do that for me. So book that specialist for me, so we can see how the interaction of that booking falls into the platform.
It's done.
You're too quick. I hope I just had a second to take some water. Okay, so yeah, I go to my specialists and the marketplace manager, and I can see that there's a booking request that I have just received. Now, I can have a look at the offer. I can see that, yeah, that's the specialist that needs to be booked. I can see the duration and all the other informations that are crucial for this project. And now I can confirm availability or simply decline it because of whatever the reason, right? But what would happen is that this person, this client interested in my talent, if I click yes, he will receive confirmation of the availability, and he will receive contact details to reach out to me.
So that's where we are actually talking about hot and warm leads, right? Whereas in the past we were really concentrating on bringing you hot leads, like we were the Salesforce and the client-facing army that was trying to generate really hot opportunities and then selecting the right partner through our network. With this release, we are really kind of opening up the funnel where we want to also bring the enterprise of the equation to use the technology and contact with you directly, right? So you can expect that some of these opportunities would be coming your way through these mechanisms as well, which basically means that then you will have to continue working with these clients directly. That's a quite a fundamental shift in how we've been operating. Again, our goal here is to maximize the value and potential of the network and the ecosystem that we are building here.
Absolutely. Once the booking is completed and you have been able to reach an agreement with your client, don't forget to leave us some feedback so we know that the whole thing works. Now, as you can see that I've been sharing this candidate on not just the Talent Alpha Human Cloud, but I was also able to have the second option, which is Talent Alpha Demo Syndicate. That's one of the features of this platform that can really change the experience for a lot of us, especially in the small IT world. So this is called Private Human Cloud, and this is where we are able to enable you guys to build syndicates. So a private, let's say a private communities where the talent can be shared either across multiple of companies or certain organization, or I would say maybe a larger holdings, like for example, larger IT companies would have across the world. Now, I already implemented and imported my key, so that syndicate is already built, and I can use it. But should you have a request to use Private Human Cloud, you should contact our you should contact us either through this intercom or via the account manager.
Now, where this
So
is useful, let me jump in quickly. This feature is really useful in a couple of use cases. One, where you have some friendly software houses with whom you've been bidding for work in the past, right? This technology really allows you to join forces, and then as you fight for some opportunities, essentially let your clients, log into Talent Alpha platform and see exactly the entire team that you will be bringing to this particular opportunity on our platform. But also, this is what you can use to enhance your own customer experience. Essentially, you can build a syndicate between you and your client, so the client gets the full visibility, for example, into the team that it's working on their particular account. Back to you, Szymon.
yeah. So with the talent with the human cloud, with the private human cloud, you can manage your specialists to be exposed exactly the same way you exposing the specialist to the Talent Alpha Human Cloud, just by selecting that option. The other exciting element that joins this version is the option to tailor the platform, the look and feel of the platform, so it looks more like your own business. And this gives a really good experience, not just to you internally to use the platform, but also externally. Let me just show you quickly on this simple Acme setup. So it's not only the platform that is adjusting right now with the logo and the colors, but also importantly, I am able to expose the profiles of my specialists anonymously to external stakeholders, like for example, clients or other partners, or whoever else that need to see the profile. So quickly, they're getting an experience of my branding on the profile that belongs to me. Now, last but not least, the same experience is being provided to the talent. So whenever I activated the white label option, I will receive the talent, my specialists, they will receive as well tailored and white labeled message.
Right. So just to sum it up, how this is useful, right? The sharing the experience, sharing the profile basically can replace sending anonymous CVs to your client, right? You can go as far as creating an entire talent pool or team using the syndicate function and letting your clients to browse through that and see really the depth and the experience of the team that you would be bringing for this particular opportunity. And more importantly, as Szymon showed, the white labeling option, again, we believe will help you to enhance your customer experience, help you position yourself differently in front of the clients where you're competing for business. And last but not least, the talent management module not only allows you to map out your existing employees, but you can also use it with the candidates you have with the pipeline. It's as simple as putting their names and the email and selecting the right role for which they are applying. So you can actually fetch all of that information about them very early in the process, hopefully saving you a ton of work when it comes to selecting the next team member that will be joining your organization.
Absolutely. And of course, there's a couple of things that are coming soon that are worth noting. Our platform is ever growing. This is just the first step. And some of the things that are going to show up soon, especially in the talent management. This is where we will add more dashboards and an ability to export the data as well, so you can manage your teams better. It's coming soon. Also, we're working on a better experience to onboard specialists. We call it instant onboarding. That should shorten the path to create meaningful reach profiles with use of machine learning. We're working on our proprietary CV parsing solution, especially meaningful for larger organizations to quickly import profiles to the talent management. And last but not least, we want to make sure that the psychometrics data are showing well in the talent management dashboards and profiles. So these are the key elements that you should be seeing in Talent Alpha platform.